the term alignment. Alignment is the positioning of your body and of the leverages in a relationship to gravity, so that in a specific relationship to gravity, so that the forces on your body are minimal. That means very easy in side bend sit like this. This would be non-aligned. This would be aligned. Not that non-alignment is wrong and alignment is correct. Both have their importance. Yeah. So if I want to work on the perfect technique, that means everything is established. The mobility part is established. The stability part is established. The goal of a position would be to be in a completely relaxed state. Yeah. This is not possible if you are out of alignment. And it means the hip mobility will force you to get into a non-aligned position like this. Yeah. That means my work from non-alignment into alignment is actually the work I have to do. This is exactly the distance based on a problem, and this is in first priority always the mobility. Yeah. Getting sure that the mobility is sufficient. And then if you still feel that it's hard for your spine to come over, then you may add the stability movement like this. So I'm working on mobility and stability of the spine now to get into the proper hip mobility. Yeah? Okay, so this is a body weight shift. This would be the reaching again. Yeah? And this would be a transition as progressions in working on alignment. Okay? So non-alignment is the possibility to train into alignment, but it is also a vital part, a necessary part in any transition. That means if I'm coming up here from the elbow roll, I'm non-aligned, 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 non-aligned until I'm aligned. Yeah. So I'm training the stability that is necessary for one part of my body to stay here in a relaxed position. I'm training already in a transition. That means the transition conditional factors are always connected directly to the position I want to go in. So it's not that this is an isolated entity that trains specific part, and this is an isolated entity that trains specific parts. It's actually the same parts, but in a different function. First, they have to be stable, then they have to be mobile. First, they have to be mobile, then they have to build up stability. So you can add in or conditional factors or add it in an existing program. Good, so the perfect alignment, as said, is lying. Forces of the body are minimal because I'm supported by the ground. Yeah. As well as, that's the easiest one, upright standing. Alignment with at least confrontation with the gravity. Yeah, so we talk about alignment in all positions. So every position and every mixture of position and transition called crawling have their alignments. That means their optimal leverage relationships to the pulling force, which is the gravity. So just few examples. Yeah? In kneeling, this would be alignment. This would be out of alignment. This would be out of alignment. This would be out of alignment. So I have 90-degree angles. One are supporting. Some are increasing the base of support and making the position more stable. Kneeling, for example, foot-hand crawl. Yeah? This is not a crawling position, an aligned. Yeah? This is not an aligned crawling position. This is an aligned crawling position. 90-degree angles. Okay, inverted crawl, for example. Yeah? This is not an aligned position. This is not an aligned position. This is an aligned position. So my center of gravity is carried by all points of support, equally distributed. Yeah. Also a criterion for alignment. Then the center of gravity, especially in a crawling position, that the center of gravity's pull down is distributed on as much points of support as possible, and not just because of fun or whatever, loaded exceptionally a lot. Yeah? So for conditional proposes, again, out of alignment is necessary, also for transitional proposes, but not in the point of view of the position, of the perfect position itself. Yeah. Okay, so this is summing up a lot of what is already written in the text, and it's also coming in different layers, especially on the topic of alignment in one of the next slides.